Good afternoon, Coalition 18 members. I hope everybody's doing well. Quick little update for you. Last month's meeting was a successful meeting. Although the numbers have dwindled, but the quality of the attendees has risen. And I'm not saying that to say anything about the people who attended the last meetings. It's just at this meeting here, we had people who were well versed on the topics at hand. We had people who've done homework, who've put forth the effort to educate themselves on what we're dealing with out here. Who've paid attention to the information that has been put out. And like I said, that's no slight on anyone. I hope we all are continuing to educate ourselves and to build upon the knowledge that's being passed around in this group every day. We are at a crucial time. And although some of you may be experiencing changes, and I hopefully it's everybody out there has seen changes, but don't become complacent. Don't for 1 second think that the fight is over. Not 1 minute do you find yourself in a better place and think that's it. There's so much more that you deserve. It's a huge deal in what we do every day. When it comes to being a trucker, when it comes to getting out there and doing the necessary things to make sure that you get from point A to point B safely, and dealing with the things that we deal with. So don't be dismayed and just don't get too comfortable where you're at. Know that it's a lot of work that needs to be done. It's a lot of progress that has been made, but I can't reiterate it enough. Do not become complacent. Don't think that it's all us. It's some of us. Trust me, it's some of us. They know that the drivers out here are talking. They know the drivers are communicating. The company is changing rates every day because drivers are leaving, going from one company to the next. Because the rates are better, some cases right across the road, and the companies, they're losing drivers. So the rates are coming up. The detention times came down some, but in some cases you still got people sitting on roads for 2 to 3 hours, and we can't have that. It's a production pay world in which we work. So if you're sitting somewhere, you're not getting paid. We got to produce in order to make money. We get out of our beds early in the morning in order to provide for our family. That's our sole reason for doing so. We need to be put in a place to where we're able to do that comfortable as possible. We got to become more active. We got to do things differently. We got to talk to our fellow drivers and let them know what this is about. Today I was on the phone with one of our committee members, and he engaged a group of drivers, and he said, "Well, why haven't I seen y'all at any of the meetings? Just in general, why I ain't hearing from you guys?" And then the guy immediately replied, "It's not going to work." Well, you're a fool if you think it's not going to work. You're a fool if you think you becoming one with your fellow drivers won't work. If y'all move together, if you move in unison, there's something missing there. If you don't understand the simplicity of what it means to unify, to organize, you know what I'm saying? You're misinformed, and that's what we're here for. We're here to inform you of the power of us moving as one, moving as a unit, strengthening communication has brought about so much change in our industry is it's beyond my beliefs, just by truckers communicating, because the companies are aware of what we're doing. Simple, they're aware. They know we're here. When we started Coalition 18, it was about 5 months ago. We started it with, the simple model of just unifying truckers. And 5 months later, that's still what we stand on. We want to unify truckers. We one for all for one. We stand together. That's the way it started. And that's the way it will always be. And I need you to understand, we're not here to rectify the things that we're dealing with right now, and only right now. That's part of it. But we're here to place ourselves in a position to make sure that we're able to do this down the road for years to come. And when we're turning over our keys, passing the torch, that is something in place for those drivers that's coming on board, that's doing what we're doing. You can make a great living right here without driving 300 to 600 miles a day. For your super truckers, you can make a great living right here in the city. But it's up for you to fight for that right, to make sure that way of life is sustained. These people are making crazy money right now on these boxes. But is that being passed on to us? Are we getting our fair share? No, we're not. We never had. Never gotten our fair share. But it takes us to make them understand, and make them respect us, to make them give us our fair share. We're not asking for it. That's all we're asking for. We're not asking anybody to give us anything. We get up every day and we work hard for it. We just want to be treated that way. And that's okay. So when it come to these meetings, we take a lot of time, put a lot of effort into it, and that floor is open to any and every one of you. Anybody that has attended these meetings, they'll tell you it's just as much your floor as anybody who's been to the last 5. Anybody on that committee, including myself, it's your floor. This is your place. Coalition 18 is yours. It's ours. But the only way to make that work is together. So, we at a place right now where we got an important meeting coming up on the 21st of September. We put this information out there last month. Right now, I believe the donations are up to $530. $530 for 3 people to go to New York. It's laughable. It's too many of us in this group. It takes $5 to $10 from everybody to make it possible. People, stop being small-minded and get past what are they going to do with our money and this, that. Nobody's here in this group or on this committee to take time off from work just to do so with your money. All right? I love being in my truck. I've been married. I've been with my wife 26 years, married for going on 17 of them. I like taking a little time in my truck. You know what I'm saying? So nobody's here to do funny business with your money. We got to stop that small-minded way of thinking. All right. It's nothing for you guys to donate $5 to $10 to make this possible for us to attend this trip. So be 3 of us that go to New York on the 21st. And the only way we're going to New York is if y'all donate the money in order for us to cover the flight and to cover room and board and to cover meals while we're there. It's the only way we're going. Mostly everything that we've done up to this point when it comes to monetary needs, we've had some donations. We've had people just walk up and say, hey man, take this and do what y'all need to do with it, because they understand. And it's not hard to understand. You got to get over the small-minded crap, man. If you want to grow, if you want to become, if you want to exceed your potential, you got to change your way of thinking. It's all about mentality. You're not just a truck driver. You're a business owner. You got to understand that. And when April comes, The tax man look at you as a business owner. So if you want to look at yourself as being just a truck driver, do so. But believe you me, people want their taxes. So you got to treat it as a business. And so the only way we're going to attend this meeting is by you guys doing what you need to do, simply donating the money for us to go. You know, September 20th, we fly up there, stay the night. September 21st is the meeting. We'll be back here September 22nd. Now that's 3 days. That's 3 days that, you know, we're three of us are simply saying, you know, we'll take those losses. We'll take away from our family for 3 days in order to brighten our future, brighten our tomorrows. We're willing to make that sacrifice in order to do that. But it's not fair to continuously expect for 12 people to carry the weight of 2,000. Y'all got to stop that, man. It has to change. So $5 to $10 is all it takes from each one of you. And we're very transparent with funds. So if we do not use all of that money, then it will be used for something else in the future. Simple and plain. So do what y'all need to do. You know, log on the Cash App, and it's Deshaun Lincoln. It's who you need to send that money to. And every single thing when it comes to this group, that money's went to one person. It don't come to me. My name is Juan Gordon. I don't want your money. Send it to Deshaun Lincoln. He's the treasurer. The checks and balances with everything that we do in this organization. And part of the checks and balances is you carrying your weight. You doing your part. Now, if doing your part is simply donating $5 and you don't want to do no more, it's still worthwhile, because it takes money to do anything when it comes to organization. I need y'all to understand that. So what we've done in Charleston has been duplicated along the eastern seaboard, from New York, New Jersey, on down to Florida. You got groups in all these ports doing the same thing that we're doing, organizing, unifying, fighting to make a change at the place where they work. Just simply asking for their fair share. So we've all come together, and we got a meeting with the president out of ILA in New York, which is a very important alliance for us, because these are the same people who've had a union in the ports where we all work since the existence. So it's a very important alliance, and they've done a lot for us behind the scenes. When it comes to just simply wanting the information that we needed to even know who we were dealing with, you know, to give us the ins and outs. You know, it's a lot of things that they've compiled over the years that's very helpful to us. So, you know, we need to be there. So at this point, it's up to y'all. We've done what we needed to do on our end. Y'all do y'all part. Send the donations, $5, $10. If you can do more, do more. If you can do less, do less. Just do something. All right. So at the bottom of this video, I'll post his name, the Cash App, where it needs to go. That's once again Deshaun Lincoln. So spell it out, make it clear for you. It'll go to his Cash App. I think since the last time we brought this up till now, like I said before, it's like $530 that's been raised. It's not going to get 3 people to New York flight, room, and board. It's just not going to do it. All right. So last meeting, everyone that attended 100% agreed that we need to start doing membership dues. Now, it's something personally I wanted to keep away from. I didn't want to do it because I look at it as another thing to be used to separate us. And I don't want to put things out there like that. You know, I want to find every reason it is that I could possibly find for us to come together and strengthen our unity. That's the whole purpose of Coalition 18. But we've gotten to a point where we realize that we can no longer operate off the backs of our committee. It takes an effort of everybody. So everybody agreed, $50 membership fees due monthly. And the treasurer and the people in charge of getting information out to y'all will get the information out to y'all and let y'all know when those fees are due. It's basically $12.50 a week. You know, that's one Big Mac meal nowadays. You know, so you gotta go home and eat some grilled cheese and skip McDonald's. You know, do that once a week. That'll pay your membership dues. You know, this is time to truly be what we set out to accomplish and to come together and to make sure we got the necessary things that we need to move when we need to move, not sit here and have to try to conjure up donations in order to do it. Should already have been in place when it comes to organization of this size, this magnitude. There's still a lot more growth to go, and we still got a lot more work to do. And a huge deal with me personally and a lot of other people that I've discussed it with is doing the right things as far as our civic duties and giving back to the communities in which help us thrive from day to day. So once again, the link will be posted below. The name for the Cash App who it needs to be sent to, and the information will be passed out. Far as the next meeting is already scheduled for the 25th of September, 3381 Ashley Fawcett Road in beautiful North Charleston is the next meeting. Please attend. Please put it in your calendars. Please come to the meeting. Let's do what we had to do. Peace and solidarity to you all. Happy NFL season. Hope your team ain't battling mine because we're going to do what we need to do. Have a great day, folks.